Yeah, okay, silence is terrible. Anyway, hey, we're live. Thank everybody for watching. And yeah, we're going to figure out this whole intro thing. You mark my words, at some point in the future. At some time, I will figure it out. But what we have is the boys, and we're going to play some D&D. So, fellas, anything anyone need to say before we get started here? Does everyone remember where we were at? This is one of the few times where we actually played the last week.
I do have something about my leveling up, but I don't know if it'd be better to role play it than to just tell you.
Well, that's up to you. Which would you prefer?
Well, it's up to you. You're the DM. I don't know if you want to know ahead of time.
Well, I'm gonna have. I would of course say I want to know ahead of time. If you can't even hint to me what the issue is.
I'm multi-classing.
Well, I said everyone could do that if you wanted to.
I know. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, okay. Well, you mind telling everyone what you're multi-classing in? You don't have to tell us if it's
multi-class.
pick anything.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I took a level in Bard.
Multi-class.
Nice. Very nice. That's going to be interesting. Okay. So, anything else, or are we good to go?
Does that mean he gets to sing?
Yes,
no,
I will make him sing.
Bards don't have to sing.
Oh.
I don't know. The DM could say you have to sing.
I will say at level 7, rogues get a pretty sweet gig called evasion.
I get nothing, basically.
Where basically, if they have to do a dexterity saving throw, which is like a lot of our saving throws are dexterity, I automatically only take half unless I roll successfully, and then I don't take any.
Okay.
I do get
much success, much for a fighter level 7, so I didn't go with the fighter.
Oh, okay.
So I might have multi-classed also.
Okay.
Let
me guess. I was going to say barbarian. Now, do you get the rage at 1 or 2?
Yep, 1.
Okay.
I also get a musical instrument.
Really?
Normally, bards get 3 musical instruments, but when you multi-class to bard, you only get 1.
Pan flute.
A whistle that you go like this with.
Hurdy-gurdy.
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 Hurdy-gurdy. What the hell's a hurdy-gurdy?
I was kind of hoping for sousaphone.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Okay. Clickbait, I know you just went straight cleric. And Duke has done straight rogue.
I don't know how straight he is, but
I assume you're just a plain old druid, or did you multi-class?
Me? I think.
Yeah.
No, I'm just still doing the druid.
Still druid. Okay.
Although I got nothing at level 7, so I might as well.
Well, too late now.
Well, I got top spots, but yeah.
We will start the game. You guys on the map had we stopped you right before you were about to enter in the city of Zod, and I have the city. Okay, I wasn't able to do it the way I wanted to do it, so forgive the look of this. But this is basically the city.
in the city.
What it is it has. You'll figure this out as soon as you enter the city. It has 3 levels. It has the outer ring. This was a square thing, so I had to do it square to get the most room. But it's a circular city. We'll pretend that this is a circle.
Sure.
It has the outer ring, has the inner ring, and then it has the center ring with a giant spire in the center going up that you can see from the outside. So
I
you
assume
guys
there's
basically
buildings and stuff here that you just didn't put in, right?
Yeah, there's buildings and stuff. It's a big city. I just this is the best I could do for what I was going
that's
for.
fine.
You'll get inside the city, and then you'll have to cross into the center, and you'll have to get into the spire.
Do we get extra hit points for using the big slide?
No. So anyway, you may now You're outside. You may now attempt to enter the city, and you'll figure out very soon that the spire is where you need to go. I'm not going to hide that and make that a mystery, but I will do it in game. You will find out. So just letting you know ahead of time to know what the heck this drawing is.
All right. So what is it? From the outside? What are we seeing at our gate or whatever?
You see an open gate.
Okay.
And it's a circular city, but the gate sort of just juts out a little bit, kind of like a foyer.
Uh-huh.
And the gate is open, and there's 2 orc guards on either side, and it narrows in as you go through the foyer part, so they can control the people. Not have have 50 guards out front. They want 2 guards that way they can control the people. So as it narrows, you see the 2 guards, and people are just going in and out, and you'll notice that a lot of them have symbols of Divana. Some of them have symbols of Mokosh. Some of them have symbols that none of you, even Warlock, have seen before.
Ooh, time to spend some money.
Gotta get some more symbols.
So does it look like the guards are saying anything to anybody? Are they checking papers or...
The one guard the entrance is sort of right-handed. The exit is sort of on the left side. The guard on the left isn't really paying attention to anyone leaving.
Sure.
He's watching people enter, and the guard on the right is stopping people, just generally asking what their business is, and then letting pretty much everyone in. There's the occasional person they stop and they won't let enter, and you would assume if they did anything other than turn around, there would be a fight.
I would like to cloak. Make sure my cloak is around me, and maybe I have a hood on.
Yeah, your cloak. As soon as you woke up, you already cloaked it, so you can show your symbol that's on your armor, or you can keep the cloak closed, and there is no symbol for anyone to see. However you want to play it. Right now, it's covered.
All right. Duke is going to turn to. He's going to ignore Arg, Oogway, and Warlock. Plans for questions? I don't even know where we're going or what we say to these guards when we go in. Any thoughts on how what we should be telling these people?
As little as possible.
Sure, certainly. But we obviously want to have a cover that matches or is sustainable for us.
We're here for pleasure.
Aren't I always?
There you go. We have no business here.
I mean, what's the problem with just saying we're making a pit stop for the evening because our, old dogs are barking?
Fine. All right. Lead on. Here we go. So we queue up.
Okay. Who's first? I assume you.
Yeah, I'll go first. All
right. So you get up to the guard. He does his pole axe there that stops you and goes, "This is the city of Zod, also known as the City of Assassins. So steal the treasure of the spire if you dare. The outer circle is of Divana. The middle circle is of Mokosh. And Dramora is in the center circle. What is your business here?"
Oh, we were just traveling through and looking for a lovely place to stay.
Very well. What circle are you going to in the city?
What would you recommend, sir?
He just told you there's only 3 options. It's which one do you want to go by? The people that are praising Divana, Mokosh, or Dramora?
Well, crap. Let me think. I don't even know that I would differentiate.
Okay, the ones that have been nice to you have been the Divana. The ones that have attacked you have been Mokosh. You have no idea about the Dramora. You have one dude that's like famous for Divana.
All right, so I guess Divana, of course, naturally.
Very well. Are these 4 with you?
Yes, they are. I'm ashamed to say it.
He opens up and goes, "Go through."
I did have one question for you. You said you said who was in the center circle, but who's in the center square?
That's a circular city, sir.
That's a Hollywood Squares joke.
It's
okay.
When it's Betty White.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess circle takes a square then. Let's go.
I bet he's in green. I don't know what he speaks of.
So you said steal the money at our own.
He said steal the treasure of the spire at your own risk.
So you're saying it's okay to do it, but at our own risk.
Yeah. I like the big one.
Well, at least we know where we're going. We don't know we're going there and what we'll need or what we're experiencing along the way. But yeah,
I
clearly,
assume the treasure of the spire is the cloak you need,
in theory, that would be
Most likely. But
because otherwise,
Why would you?
do we care?
right. So the outer ring is Divana. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're in. Do these
They're
rings
like-
fight each
they
other?
didn't.
Like-
They didn't. They
they're
didn't
still-
like give us any sort of wristbands or anything
No.
to say that we're staying in one circle, or did they? They just wanted to know.
no, he just wanted to know.
All right. Well, let's get going then.
I wonder what
Um,
happens when we cross into the next section. If we're going to get like people
Can we
pissed at
get
us.
can we get rid of these axes?
I was gonna say, is there any sort of armament here?
Yeah. If you
Blacksmith?
want, just go
I
along
do
the
want.
right side of the wall. About 200 feet, you'll see an armorer.
All right. I'd like to go there, please.
You're there.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey there, hi there, ho there, friend. Might be in the market for some new. See, I just learned how to sing, and that for some reason allows me to wear better armor.
Well, aren't you a cute one? Okay.
Nice.
What kind of armor do you like?
I'm looking for a nice high quality studded leather if you got any.
Okay, I have a few options. Here you go. These are this one I call the Bouvavant,
Oh,
and this
fancy.
one I call the Master's Armor, and then this one I call Fanciful Unicorn.
Oh, well, that definitely strikes a chord. Get it, chord? Because I'm a bard now.
I didn't, but I like
Okay.
you.
Is there any difference besides the fanciful names and the color?
Someone's going to have to look up in the player's handbook the page of armor.
Look at, yeah, I got you. Armor.
Okay. Armor, studded leather, costs 45 gold pieces, 12 less the dexterity modifier, weighs 13 pounds.
Okay.
And
Okay, these two are your standard studded leather in here. But this one right here, it's studded leather. But what it's studded with isn't regular metal. It's the kind of metal
Candy corn.
that sort of magic. It comes from the Slodlands, and we're not really sure what it's called, but it does make it a lot stronger. And by stronger, I mean it makes you resistant to slashing damage.
Oh, well,
And
that sounds
piercing.
great. How much more extra is that one?
Well, standard price is
How much was it? Standard price?
40,
45.
45.
45 gold.
75 gold.
Oh, well, unfortunately, as nice as that sounds, that's a little out of my price range at the moment.
Well, how much will you give me for this spare great axe and chainmail that I no longer need because I'm going to go shirtless?
All right.
Gonna go shirtless.
Someone tell me chainmail and the great axe, please.
Chainmail retails for 75.
Yep.
And Great Axe is
30.
No, I can't fit in his chainmail, right?
No, you're tiny. He's
I
giant.
know.
I'll give you 60 for the chainmail and 20 for the axe.
Okay. So I'll buy your armor, Warlock, and
Oh,
cost
thanks.
the 5 gold.
and I assume that's the unicorn one.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Can I?
Fanciful
Oh,
unicorn.
and one more thing. When you have that armor on, whenever you enter a new room, you have to say, "I'm the fanciful unicorn."
I think that's gonna really hold us up every time I enter a new room. Is that
How about
a
at
request? Is that a
No.
request? But
You instantly know what once you have the armor because you're a sorcerer. You know magic stuff that It's not every room you get. You don't.
Okay, that's just what the armorer is saying. There's no
Only every
actual.
time anybody compliments it, you have to say.
It's whenever you enter a new city.
Wow, I love your armor. I'm a fanciful unicorn.
Even if he only has to say it once, it's worth
I will
it.
say Big Will's doing an amazing Leslie Jordan impression. If you don't know who Leslie Jordan is,
Yeah,
name
the
it.
little old guy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
My wife loves that guy.
So basically,
So funny.
as soon as you put that on, you got to do it once because this is a new city.
Wow. Well, I gotta say, I do feel like a fanciful unicorn now. That's for sure.
I'll put my fist up in the air with the ring.
Oh yeah.
I would like to. I like to sell my great axe that I have on strapped to my back.
I'll offer you the same price.
So $20.
No.
Yeah, 20
Yeah,
gold.
20 for the great
20
axe.
gold?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, here you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Do you have any child size armor here?
Oh, aren't you a cute one? Yes, I do. I have it in the back here. What are you looking for?
Child warriors.
What kind are you looking for?
I need something. All I have is plain leather. So
Well, you're proficient in everything, so
Right.
You can, as a cleric, you can have whatever you want,
yeah. I mean, it depends on what
but you can
willing to
afford.
spend.
Yeah.
right. Can I get? I mean, it's not much more, but I would feel more comfortable if I had a chain shirt.
Why not ask for like plate or something?
Well,
Plate
there's a
costs
disadvantage,
1,500.
right?
Yeah.
Well, you get disadvantage on stealth rolls.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
And
Oh,
there's
okay.
also half
because it's loud.
yeah, and there's also half plate as an option.
I mean, if you wanted to do that, like chain mail,
I'm just saying,
chain
make
mail would
all
be.
of them are at your disposal. Make
Yeah,
sure
so let's go with the chain mail then. Yeah, I was afraid about that disadvantage. So
No, it's
let's go
just
with the chain mail. You have chain mail in a size bigger than toddler.
Okay, let me check here. I believe oh yes, I do right here. We call it size Pablo.
What's your strength, clickbait?
My strength is 14 with
Okay.
the +2.
You need,
You're good enough then,
yeah, you need 13 to wear chainmail.
because of how heavy they are.
Yeah. Now, how much is chainmail?
75.
75.
Okay.
This will be it because of the size. It has to be specially made. So this will be 85 gold.
Not to question your business practices, but shouldn't it be less because it's less materials?
Yes, but you got to have really tiny people work on it. 'Cause it's very colored thing.
All right, so 85 gold.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got 85 gold?
Oh yeah, I got plenty of gold.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
All
a
right,
guy
I'll
with
take it.
movies and stuff, but he's got to go.
And how much would you give me for my leather armor?
It's 10 regularly.
5. She would do. Excuse me.
5.
5. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else
The
doing
chain mail
anything?
gets your armor class automatically to 16. Click rate. So
All right. Anybody else doing anything? And your shield.
I can't wear any of that
plus
stuff
two.
because of druid. So
All right, so if everyone's good, I assume you leave. Where do you go?
I mean, I guess now we got to find old Dookie's thing because that's all I needed from this place.
yeah, Dookie, where are we going?
Well, you might
Apparently
wanna
to this spire.
do the
Tally
spire,
ho.
right?
We're going to conspire on the spire.
Well, what you notice now that you're in is that what I have here is sort of a molten rock. I mean, it's not lava, per se, but it's like hot coals with a tiny bit of, well, I guess lava in it. It looks a lot like this, and
Okay.
it is how the first ring is made up of this. This is what separates the people. It's about 25 feet wide, and you notice, since you're probably about right here, that there's only one bridge across, and it's this, and there's guards of Divana on this side and guards of Mokosh on this side.
Well, I mean, that should be easy enough. I got symbols for both, so we'll just show them one on one side and another on the other.
Well, that will work for you.
Can't I just say these guys are with me?
Maybe. You can try.
Should we find an inner somewhere that we can ask questions and get more information of going up and over? I mean, do we need to
About what we're dealing with in the city? Yeah.
And how to pull off this rim job?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
You almost got me.
way better than the Italian job.
No, we lost Big Will.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I mean, it wasn't a very good joke, let's be honest.
Oh, there it is.
All right, what you doing?
I mean, I it doesn't matter to Warlock because he could get over. So the other guys are. It's up to you guys what you want to do if you want to figure out how to get over the bridge properly.
I mean, I don't know that we can have everybody get over the wall, so that's the trick. You know, we would need
It's
to
not a wall.
or
It's,
the bridge.
oh,
I can. I picked up all those symbols off the charlatan dude.
Here's I mean, maybe this is just something that I would ask the group. Like, okay, so what if at the gate I had said whatever the middle one was, the middle god, the
Mokosh.
spire. No, that was the second one.
No, yeah.
The spire god. What if I
Okay.
just said that?
Duvana.
Or no, it was.
Wouldn't
oh,
I have
no,
had to pass through
Demo-
all these other sections? Nobody was checking me then. There's got to be a way. It's just I just have curiosity is what I have, I suppose.
Gamora.
Yeah, you would think that the guards on this side of the bridge who are for Divana wouldn't care if we were leaving to go into another god's territory. They'd want to stop us from coming in.
Well, you'd also think they wouldn't want the
But-
Mokosh people strolling through the Divana section to
Yeah.
get to them.
Yeah, how did the
I'm
Mokosh
thinking-
people get out of the city?
Yeah.
I guess
That's-
I
that was
should have
gonna be
just
my next
lied
question.
and said that we were of the third god. We could have just skipped straight to the center. They could have.
Would
just
we have gotten a
air
wristband
dropped
then?
us. We probably would have been slapped in the face.
Backstage passes.
We got a lanyard.
Yeah. Are the people like escorted to?
no
the
one
bridge?
here hearing you can answer that right now. It's just
No,
Well, right. I think
just
we're kind of
discussing
thinking out
and
loud. Yeah.
looking at what we see happening. You know,
Yeah,
if
can we
see
go and
anybody-
observe at the bridge and see what's going
Yes,
on?
you can.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
when we do that, at least see what's
Let's go watch
going
for
on.
a minute.
Well, we'll say you arrive at the bridge, or not at the bridge, but we'll say you're about right here. How's that? You can
Close
see
enough
the
to
bridge.
see.
You can see the bridge from here.
Sure.
You also feel the heat coming off of this, and you know now that you've looked at it and you're close to it that if you were to get onto it, for every moment your feet touch it, it'd be 5 points of fire damage. And you notice there are a few people going across the bridge, but you also notice the guards stopping them on either side, no matter which side they're coming from, and asking them questions and such. And not everyone can get across. Only a few people, after questioning, are able to go across to one side or the other. So
Are they
there's
revealing any
some
papers
sort of
or
question and answer that has to be given.
So there are people coming from the inner circle to the outer circle that are not being let out.
Yes, and same going both ways.
So we could answer the questions correctly to get in and then be trapped forever.
Possibly.
in theory?
It depends
my-
on the people are being asked questions here, and some apparently give the right answer and can go across, and some do not give the right answer and must stay here or must stay here, no matter what god they serve.
Well, I think the bigger problem looking forward is how we're going to get into the innermost circle, because even if we decide to jump across the lava, we still have to figure out how to get through. I am assuming guards at that gate.
You actually don't see any guards at this gate. You just see the gate.
All right, then.
Okay, so
Are they
But it's
are they
also hard
showing
to
any kind
see
of
this gate.
papers
It's
or
actually
any?
pretty far away. What was that?
Are they
question?
showing the guards any kind of paperwork or symbols or documents of anything?
Some of them are, some of them are not. Not necessarily the ones that are being held or the ones that are being let go.
Okay. And the ones that are being turned away, are they being like shackled, or are they just turning around and leaving?
No, they're just turning them away.
Okay.
how
I mean,
I have a question.
Okay.
What's the length of the lava? How long does it go across?
Across,
the
it's
width- that's the
25
width.
feet across.
Yeah, what's the width?
25 feet.
how high is it?
It's just on the ground. It's not high at all.
Oh, okay, 25 feet. Nobody is, I'm assuming, crossing it. That
No, no one is crossing it. You can see there are some younger people that seem like they want to try from one to the other, and you do see someone accidentally fall onto it, and they start to burn, and then they get off of it quickly and go to the side they were on, and they seem to be okay, but a bit worse for wear. In other words, it didn't kill them, but it did damage.
Sure.
Is there a blind side to this ring where there's nobody looking?
That would be. Oh, sorry.
Probably
There
the
we go.
The far side.
You can. This is the only bridge.
Right,
This is the only gate.
right.
Nothing over here.
Can we walk over?
Well, I mean, there's stuff over here, but nothing. No one's watching anything because there's no.
Okay. Can we all walk over there, please?
Sure.
Can I try
Let's do
something?
it. Yeah, let's go.
All right, so we'll just say you guys managed to get over there. You're on the outside. What are you going to try?
I want to try.
Is anybody selling popcorn nearby? I just would. This is what the Duke
This
would
might not
do.
even work.
It's
I don't know.
5 copper a bag.
There you go. I bought one.
Okay, it's
so-
extra large.
So
Anybody?
So the width of the lava is 25 feet.
This away, yes.
Okay. What's the width what's the distance between the back wall and the edge of the lava?
Well, let's see. If this is 25 feet, that's about the whole hand there. So 25.
Okay. So I would like us
Let's
to
say
stand,
100 feet.
Okay. I would like the group to stand another 25 feet away from the ring.
Okay.
Okay.
In the center, I would like to cast a spell. I
Right
would
here?
cast Sleet Storm. Can I do this?
Yes, you can. What does Sleet Storm do?
Okay. Until the end of the spell ends, freezing rain and sleet falls on a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius centered on the point you choose in the ring, which would be the center of the lava.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
The area is heavily obscured, and exposed flames in the area are doused. The ground, well, his disadvantage. The ground in the area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain. Then, when the creature enters the spell area at the first time, turns.
I got it. You'll fall prone if you slip on the ice.
Right.
And if you don't slip, it's just half your movement speed because it's difficult terrain.
Right. So, can I try that?
Well, you're not doing it on any one on a creature or person. So
No, but I
You-
can
you can
do
just
that
do
area. I can do the area with
Yeah.
not having
yeah,
any
you
creature
can
in
just
it.
do it. Do it.
All right.
So he's saying you don't have to roll because there's nobody's. You don't have to beat anybody's
Yeah,
defenses.
you don't have to worry about it failing. In other words, so you do it, and a sleet storm immediately from the top of the sky. There's like a little cloud, and just in the radius that was given, and on this side and on this side, there's a little bit of ice in the area that was given in the parameters there, and on the lava, it's like molten rock, so it doesn't turn it to ice, but it does cool it off, and it's going to take a few minutes for that to heat back up again. So for I'll say the next 5 to 10 minutes, you guys have I don't know how wide.
He said it's a 45 radius.
Yeah, it's a 45. It's a.
You got about a 15, 20 foot in width here.
Path.
Of deadened molten rock, so it's cool. In other words, you can walk on it.
And
No,
I just
no
say,
damage.
I say we go for it.
Yeah.
Do we see anybody around?
Everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw then as you go across the ice. So we'll just do this. Duke first.
Plus.
And it's against
18.
it's against clickbait spell save DC. So what's your spell save DC?
What's my? Say it again, please. My spell DC.
Yeah, what's your
spell
spell?
save
What does it say your spell save is on that?
I know, I'm always on the
You
wrong
know
page
it's
when I look at these things.
there.
Oh, 12.
If you know it's there, it just becomes difficult terrain.
Yeah, so it would just slow us. We wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's when you enter it for the first time, you must make a dexterity saving throw. That's what the rule says.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
But it's a DC of 12, so Duke makes it across with the 18. Warlock, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 9 plus 3, so 12.
Then you make it across. Arg,
14.
you make it across. Oogway.
I rolled an 18.
And clickbait, it was your spell. You go across, no problem. You don't have to roll.
I get my ass whooped. I rolled a 1 plus a 2.
Well, you didn't have to roll. It's your spell.
Oh, thank God. I love my daughter.
We all went across.
So in this area here where you guys are, you see it start to steam a little bit here. And then it turns back to molten rock. And then a flame starts spewing out of it. And then, unbeknownst to you guys, what powers this molten ring is what is known as a fire elemental.
Well, good thing we got.
It is
we got
not happy.
good thing we got some
There's a fire elemental.
Oh,
some
shite.
ice spells.
And so, yeah. We're going to need to roll initiative.
Let's do it. Yikes.
All right. So, does anyone have a natural 20? Okay. Anyone have over 20?
I have a 20 with. Oh, sorry, not over. I have a 20 with.
Dirty 20.
Right.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
So, 15 to 20.
Dirty
Who
20.
rolled a 15 to 20? Uruguay got a 20?
Yep.
Okay. 10 to 15.
I got 12.
Okay. Oh, man. You guys must have all rolled crappy. 5 to 10.
Yeah, I was 6.
I got an 8.
Okay. So the 8 is clickbait. The 6 is warlock. Arg.
I got a 2 with my bonus.
Good night.
Nice.
Wait, how's that even possible?
I rolled a 1.
And your bonus, your initiative bonus is a 1?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
He's strong, not dexterous.
Tony, the first time I meet you in person, I'm giving you a bag of dice. I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you, man. These things, I can't win.
Even if you get new dice before then, I'm just going to bring you dice.
Yeah,
see,
I
all
broke out. I
these
broke out
dice
another one and another set, and that's where I got my. I rolled a 4 plus.
What
Okay,
did you
so
say?
let me bring
Aaron?
the
Arby's is
map,
selling dice now.
the battle
Really?
map up here, and
You can have your D&D game at Arby's. That's
let's
hilarious.
see, give it a second to load. And this isn't exactly how it is supposed to look, but we're just going to roll with it. And let's see here. 1, 2.
Hey, Warlock, do you
3.
know like the Song of Ice and Fire? Being a bard, and, you know, the fire and the ice and stuff we just did.
Yeah. Not yet.
Before we oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt. But before we go, can I cast a spell on everybody before we even start fighting? And does that take my
No.
turn?
No, you're going to have to wait till your turn now.
Once you roll initiative, you're in combat.
Yeah.
You can do it
Okay.
by turn.
Okay, so here's the battle map. Everything is in 5-foot squares. Here is the fire fella. We'll put him like right here. He's in this square. And this is you guys. And we'll pretend that the molten lava thing is this area and back.
Behind him, okay.
Yeah, behind him. And pay no attention to that guy. He's just there so I can click on something out of the way. So, and we will say that this is the Duke. This is Warlock. This is Oogway. This is Arg. And this is Clickbait.
Where am I?
Right there.
Okay.
Okay, so up first is Oogway.
Okay. So he's still on the molten area, right?
No, he's right outside of it. The molten area ends here.
So he's left the track.
He's left the track and it's come
Yeah, he's
on
left
to...
the track. He's 5 foot off the track.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Summon Elemental.
Okay.
Which is, so you call forth an elemental spirit, it manifests in an unoccupied space you can see within range. This corporal form uses elemental spirit stat block. When you cast a spell, you choose the element air, earth, fire, or water.
I wonder which one he'll choose.
I'm going to go with water.
Oh, I never knew.
And blah blah. When it goes to 0, it disappears or whatever. It basically takes its turn after mine and obeys my commands. So I'm gonna summon him and tell him to attack.
Okay, I believe I can do water here. Let's see. Water. Okay, it's giving me things that are in water.
Make it the whale.
That's not what I wanted.
Hey, a turtle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll use the turtle. How about that? Yeah, we'll use the turtle.
Wouldn't that be me?
Oh, the irony.
All right.
That's too big for the turtle. Let's shrink the turtle down. What do you say?
Whoa, that's a big turtle.
There we go. Let's make it a little smaller than that. But there you go. So he is going to attack.
Yes.
As small as it goes, looks like.
Oops, sorry.
That's as low as it goes. Okay, we'll screw the turtle then.
Screw
We
the
will
turtle.
just have our armored fellow be the turtle. So here we
Or
go.
the water elemental, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he goes up to it.
All right.
And
He has
attack.
multi-attack, which means he can attack the number of times equal to half the spell's level, but I can only cast a 4th level spell, so he gets 2. Melee attack, your spell attack modifier, hit, 1d10 plus spells. Fire damage. Okay. So let's see if I can hit him.
All right. You probably can.
First attack is a 14.
A 14 just hits.
All right. You want me to roll both attacks, or you want me to roll the damage?
Go ahead and roll the second attack.
All right. That is Also a 14. Duh, rolled a 9 both times. So, okay. And then, is that right? Yeah, plus. Yeah. And then, damage 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level bludgeoning damage. I'll have to see what that is. Where's my d10? All right, I rolled an 8 plus 4 is 12. Spells level bludgeoning damage. Where's that at on here? I'm trying to see what that means. Spells level.
What spell? Like what spell slot did you use? First, second,
Fourth.
third? So it would be. So it says 10 plus what?
10 plus 4 plus the spell's level bludgeoning damage, air, earth, or water only, or fire damage. So bludgeoning on air, earth, or water on fire. So as a water elemental, it's bludgeoning. But I'm not seeing where I determined what the spell's level of bludgeoning damage is.
I would assume it would be a D10 plus 8 then, wouldn't it?
I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, the spell's level bludgeoning. I get you. Yeah, so it would be 4th level spell, so it would be 4. So it would be, yeah, so it's 8 plus 4 plus 4. So 8 plus 8, 16.
All right, so I get 16 damage.
And then that was the first attack. Second attack. I rolled exactly the same. So it would be 16 again.
Is it bludgeoning?
No, it's a
magical attack.
It's a water. It's water damage.
Yeah, but is it bludgeon?
I'm not sure what you're asking me for.
It's bludgeoning damage, but it's a magical creature, so it's a magical attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it has resistance to bludgeoning damage except from magical sources, it would not have resistance. I think is what we're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Okay, so 16 for the first.
And for the second, I rolled an 8 both times.
Aren't you lucky? All righty, so that's that. And
someone has to make up for Tony.
He also takes 1 point of cold damage because I'm going to say that was a gallon of water that got splashed in his face.
Yeah.
All right, so is that end your turn?
Yeah, that ends the elemental's turn.
All right, well, let's see now. This was Warlock, I believe, and this was
Duke,
and this was Oogway, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't move. I just summoned the.
I know this is Oogway. Yeah. So my guy is going to move. Each one of these I said is 5 feet. He has 50 feet of movement.
He gets an opportunity attack.
So
wouldn't that elemental get an opportunity attack?
Well, I would assume he does. He's an enemy combatant.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll that opportunity attack then. 16 to hit. So it'll be the same thing. Oh, I only rolled a 2 that time, so 10.
All right. So once he gets into this spot, a creature that touches or hits it with an elemental strike within 5 feet takes 5 fire damage. In addition, the elemental can enter a hostile creature's space. The first time it enters creature's space, blah, blah, blah. And it catches fire damage. Okay, never mind on that. It makes 2 attacks. So he's going to make an attack on Warlock and then on Duke. So the first one on Warlock is going to be a... Hold on, let me get my dice. I should have them already at the ready. Okay, that's going to be a 7 to hit. I'm assuming it doesn't hit you, Warlock.
It does not.
Okay, the next one is going to be for Duke. And that is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. Well, in that case, he is going to use the rest of his movement to go into Warlock's space. So, Duke, I'm going to say that means you get an opportunity attack.
Oh, all right.
I don't know if you both would.
Oh, a natural 20. Woo! All right. Let's see here. Where's my die? There we are. That's going to be 10 damage, but it's piercing, and I think that doesn't do much against an elemental.
Well, it does half damage, so that's you still damage him.
Okay.
And
I don't think I would get an opportunity attack
think
because
you
he's
would.
not like leaving
Yeah.
my.
but you do have to take 5 fire damage because he entered your space.
Like, there's no roll against that. It's just 5 damage.
No, it's no roll against that. And on your turn, if you start your turn and he's still there, which he will be most likely, you take another 5 damage, and until you move, whenever
Okay.
you're in the same space. But it is Duke's turn.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold my action and wait till last.
Okay. Well, I forgot to mention, you're also on fire.
I am?
No, Warlock is. So if you
Yes.
want to maybe change what you're going to do, Duke, because of that, you can.
I mean, I can't douse him when he's standing on the fire elemental. I'm not going to get the fire out. So waiting my turn seems the best move.
Yeah. And I read that wrong, Alec. It's not when you start in his turn. It's until someone takes an action to douse the fire, you take 5 damage at the start of your turn. It doesn't have anything to do with him being there still. All right. So if that's all you do, then, Duke, it is clickbait. You're right here.
I know. But I was gonna do. I can't do now.
What was that? What do you mean?
Well, I was going to do a ice storm when he was further away, but I might end up killing you guys.
Well, you can do it so it only hit me and the fire elemental if you put it in back of the fire elemental.
Exactly.
Right, but I might end up killing you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
whatever.
ride him. It's okay. If he's okay with it, it's okay.
I mean, I'm on fire, so
Yeah, he is on freaking fire. So
All right, I would like to do ice storm. It has a 20-foot radius, so I like to position it behind.
each one of these is 5 feet. So how do you want the radius? Is it in a circle or what?
I want it 9 feet behind him, so that he just gets hit with it behind him. So
you
it's
want it.
19 feet because it's
Yeah,
regular.
you want it. Yeah, radius is
Right,
half of the
yeah.
half of the distance of the circle. It's a cone, not a cone. It's a
It's a cylinder.
cylinder. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I want it to his right.
If you only want to hit the elemental and Alec, then why not make it be this?
It is that, except much, much bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, how-
It's
how big?
40 feet across.
it's 20.
Oh.
It's 20-foot radius. So I need it. So it just I'm trying to hit Warlock as least as I can.
Okay, you're getting all this then.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
That'll
gonna
work.
do divine, but I'm not gonna do it now.
That's okay. Go ahead and roll.
Channel
However the spell does.
It's a saving throw, I assume.
Yeah, if
ice-
if I do
what is it, ice storm?
divine channel divinity, basically each creature in the cylinder must take a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d8 of bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a fail, or half the damage on a successful one.
Okay.
Well, I failed. I rolled an 8.
I failed as well.
All right.
I
So
rolled a
roll your damage there,
6.
Tony.
So that's 16 bludgeoning and 24 cold.
No, you have to roll the d8.
He's channel divinity.
I did channel divinity, so that I get the
Oh,
max,
so you
right?
back.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
Well, yeah, dead. You're unconscious.
24 plus 16, you said?
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, that puts me at -1.
All right, and you said the 16 was bludgeoning. And
But it's
that was-
magic.
It's magic, right?
Yeah.
So all of it was magic. I thought just the.
No, it's
It's from a magical source.
it's from a magical
yeah.
source.
Oh
so.
yeah. You're right. Okay, well,
And then
Alec is, Warlock is unconscious, and the Elemental is very hurt, but he is still kicking.
Even with the additional cold damage.
Yeah, even with the cold damage, it's not. It doesn't hurt him more. It just hurts him.
Okay. All right. So, Alec is Alec unconscious and still on fire?
So Warlock,
Did that put him out?
Warlock has been doused of his flame,
Okay.
and it would be his turn, but he's unconscious, so it's our turn.
Well,
Don't I
he
need,
has to-
don't I need to make a saving throw?
He needs to make a saving throw.
That's a 7, so that's 1 against me.
Okay. I'm going to move up and go into a rage.
Move up to the Elemental.
Yep.
Okay, like right up to it.
Yep.
Okay.
But still staying out of the storm, area.
Yeah, you're out of its range. He has to be in your
Yep.
area.
Yep. Righty. 19, so that's a crit. So
Wait, Arg rolled a crit? No way.
yeah. Well, it's nice that 19s and 20s are crits.
Yeah.
It is pretty nice.
10, 16, 26, 52. No, 58.
Explain
Sorry.
how you
I'm not
control
58.
your fire
54.
elemental.
54. I just sort of whiff through it, and it just sort of dissipates as my axe
You
goes through it.
snuffed him.
You could argue that Tony's spell exposed a weakness in its shell, and Arg exploited it.
Well, if not for Tony's spell, he would actually still be alive.
Well, there you go.
Or excuse me.
So-
clickbait spell.
Is Alec still on fire? His
No.
You
body?
mean Warlock.
Spell
he's-
doused him, but he is unconscious. So you gotta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Combat's
so-
over, you do gotta wake him up.
All right. I want to go over there and I want to touch him.
Just have fun with that.
Get in person.
I want to touch him. Okay. Well, but did anybody else get hurt?
No.
No, I took all the damage.
Okay, so I guess a simple cure wound. I guess.
There you go. Yeah.
For one moment, please. Cure wounds. Okay. So I just roll a regular 8.
Depending on how many levels of power you want to put into it to give him how much health you want to
Oh,
give
you
him.
can cast the spell using.
I mean, we don't know how many more fights we're going to get into in this city, so I wouldn't go crazy with your wasting all your spell slots.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So I gave you a simple 2. Is that okay? Does that keep you walking?
It's just 2 plus nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't yell at me like that.
No, I'm just wondering because I don't have.
Like cure wounds is 2d8 plus 4.
Plus 4?
Even at second level, at first level, it's 4d8 plus or 1d8 plus 4.
Plus your. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So he's at least 6.
Yeah. If you roll the 2, he did first level, he gets 6. But
Oh yeah. Okay. So 4. Yeah. All right. 4.
Okay, so I'm at 6.
26.
okay, well,
I'm still very, very injured, but I am awake.
okay, well, I'm gonna so I'm gonna walk over and cast a second level cure wounds on you, just to get you. Let's get you back where you don't have to you're not instant dead if we run into anything.
Yeah. Thank you.
And that is 14 more.
No.
Okay.
Much better. See,
Um,
I saw.
Oh, it's not. It's just the roll. 2 die 8 plus.
Yeah, I did a second level instead of a first level. So.
I'm still. I'm at 20, which is still less than half health, but I'm alive.
Yeah.
I'm
And then
I'm walking around.
so we got this water elemental standing around with us. I guess he can last an hour, but should we just dissipate him so he doesn't draw attention? I'm asking the
Or
group.
maybe you want him to draw attention. I don't know. How are you guys going to plan to?
I mean, you can use him as a distraction.
Well, yeah, he has to obey a command, whatever commands I give him. And let me double check. I think it's an hour, as long as my concentration isn't broken, or his hit points don't go to 0. Yeah.
I would have to assume if this lava turns into fire elemental sometimes, it's not that unusual to see elementals walking around in the city.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm asking, what do you guys think before I dissipate him? Because he's pretty powerful.
Let's keep him. I feel like why not?
All right.
I mean, our group is odd enough. I don't know that the
right.
water elemental is going to be the thing that throws us off.
You're going to continue on.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the wall as we circle around towards the.
It's
gap.
a beautiful wall. It's you can tell that it was built. The two elves in the group think it's probably elvish.
Bless you.
And
Would you say it's a beautiful wall?
it's beautiful.
The most beautiful wall?
It's pretty, but anyway, you notice there's no holes in it. There's no windows. There's no nothing.
How tall is it?
It's just a tall wall, and you wait till you get around here, and you see
The tallest
the
one.
bridge. You see the guards talking to people, and it's gotten more crowded progressively as you come to this side. And then as you get right here, you see the gate. It's a beautifully crafted gate, very ornate, elvish looking. And you can see the spire going up in the middle. And you don't see any guards. It's as if you made it this far, they're like, okay, you earned it.
Are people going in and out?
People are not going in and out. You don't see anyone entering. You don't see anyone leaving.
What kind of check do I want to do here? Perception, invest.
I can do, now that I'm a bard, I can cast Detect Magic. On the gate.
What, though?
On the gate.
It is a beautiful ornate gate, but it is not magical gate.
Are there any D&D versions of CVS here where we can pick up stuff?
I want to do a perception check to see if I think anybody's watching us, or just like if there's anything on the other side of the gate.
Roll.
Ooh, natural 20.
There's a lot of people watching you. They just don't seem to really be bothered by what you're doing. You look weird. I mean, you're a giant turtle, and you also have this big water elemental going around. And you can tell that, yes, there are people on the other side of the gate in general, but there's no one like hiding behind there going to attack you or anything from what you can tell. And you also notice the guards are not really paying attention to you. They're very occupied with the people going to the bridge.
Hey, Duke, send Alec through.
Oh, do you?
No. Baby mama could give it a try.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna tell the water elemental to go through open the gate and go through.
But it's not closed, right? It's open, so you just go through.
Or we'll go through.
No, it's closed.
Oh, it's closed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell it to open the gate, push the gate open, and go through.
Yeah, I guess a water elemental could do that. I mean,
Yeah, it's got strength. Its strength is 18. So
okay. Well,
But
yeah.
we don't know what's in here.
It's a bit resistant, but it manages to open the gate with it.
We don't know what's in here, but yet, shouldn't we get Warlock up to speed? Because we may need him, but he's only at half speed. Shouldn't we see if we can get him better before we go walk in here?
I don't know that we have a better choice, because the only other way would be to expend more spells, and then we would need to rest for you to even have spells to be in combat later.
I mean,
Well, I
you
just
should
use
have a
2
few
spells
spells.
anyways, but I'm thinking, can we purchase something that he can take to something in a bottle? That
Then we gotta like talk to people and I have the healing potion still. So
You're always looking for solutions in a bottle.
I forgot what. Let's see. I had.
What's your point?
I mean, is there like a park bench we can take a short rest on?
I mean, he does have he has a symbol
All
of.
right, I got 2 of those healing potions because of that guy gave me. That's all I ever got out of that stupid box. So they would heal you for another. I'll give you one of those. It's 2d4 plus 4.
It's better than nothing.
So let's do that. I'll give you that, but 9 more.
Alec or Warlock, why don't you roll the same roll? And if yours is more, use that.
Oh yeah, because it was his. That's right.
I rolled 5 plus 4, so it's exactly the same.
Okay, cool. And you get another 9. And as I was saying, it's a bit stiff, but the water elemental manages to crack the gate open a little bit. There's a few people on the other side that stop and look, and they have they give the odd eye to him, but then they go about their business. And water elemental's just standing there waiting for the next job to do.
All right. I'm gonna follow him through the gate then.
Then you follow him through the gate. Are the rest of you following through the gate?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
I mean, if nothing, I'm going to go near the end at least, so to make sure that nothing is zapping everyone else, because I can probably am least able to take damage at the moment.
Well, you all go through, and then the last to go through is Warlock, and then Baby Mama. And you notice Alec is standing at the gate, and he's not coming in.
Alec.
He's just stone faced. He says nothing.
Is he even like breathing? Is he like moving? Is he?
Yeah, he's breathing. You can tell he's alive.
I grab him by the shoulders and give him a little shake.
And he sort of has this weird grin. And then immediately he changes into his true doppelganger form and has a surprise attack on you, which will be what's
His
your armor
true
class?
doppelganger.
I knew I should have killed him when I saw him.
Wait, so Alec is
He rolled I rolled a what's your armor class?
16.
I rolled a 16, and because he surprise attacked you, that's going to be an extra 10 damage.
Okay.
So that's 17 bludgeoning damage. He smacks you good.
Told you we should have went to CVS.
And as
So
soon
what
as
is
he
his
does,
true form? Can you explain that?
as soon as he does that, and you back up a little bit, you start to think for a second. Y'all didn't have Baby Mama and Alec in the Dream Dungeon. So there was some times when he was not with you. You just assumed that he was okay when everything started back. So at some point during when you guys were at the Dream Dungeon, or you specifically, a doppelganger got a hold of him. So he is somewhere tied up.
He is missing, and this is a false Alec, is what you're saying.
Yes, it literally they have.
Does he still look like Alec? Or
what does he look like now? Oh,
That's what he looks
Looks
like
nothing
now.
like
He's
Alec.
the doppelganger's true form.
okay.
okay.
Actual D&D thing.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, so we all got to roll initiative now.
Well, that actually depends. He is not going forward and attacking you. He just hit you that one time and you took that damage. If you want to attack him or grapple him or try something, you may. But no, you do not have to roll initiative at the moment. He's just standing there.
Great. I rolled a 19.
Well, hey, let's just
To do what?
I don't know. I just said initiative I rolled, and it's like 19.
He
If I
doesn't
need it,
say
cool.
anything or at all.
No, they actually can't speak. Well, actually, no, they can speak. They can speak common, and they can read your thoughts. So he's actually just reading your thoughts right now. You can. It's taking some effort.
Because there are not many of them.
But no, he's just standing there still. He doesn't have any weapons or anything. They just They just have their body. That's all they have to fight with.
What have you done with Alec?
Alec is now with Dramora.
All right, now where's Dremora? I'm trying to remember where that is.
That's the Spire thing,
The
right?
Spire?
Not only the Spire guy, you also heard his name inside the.
Oh, that's the guy, the Dream Dungeon guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's either in the Spire or the Dream Dungeon. And okay.
So yeah, so we'll have to go back to the Dream Dungeon.
Somebody
probably.
has
Dare
to,
you
like,
take my Alec away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
This is really like we're following the Duke's lead on that probably because this is your
No initiative yet, but
Nobody else around us is watching. Everybody's like, it's just another doppelganger.
Well, actually, people are watching now, and they're the type of crowd that's like placing bets for the fight.
Makes sense.
All right.
How do I get him back?
Simple. Go into the Spire, attempt to get your item, and if you succeed, you will be told where he is.
I don't like him.
The question is like, do we need to fight this guy, or do we just need to go finish their little quest here?
I'm gonna ignore him and turn to the Spire.
Yeah.
Well, I'm watching him. I'm not like turning my back on this guy.
He doesn't step foot into the inner circle.
Yeah, I could tell he didn't want to come in, so I'm not even giving him another second thought.
All right.
So as you guys head towards the center where the
What's
Spire is,
doppelganger less than the real Alec?
so
Not
The
that
real Alec in game or the real Alec
Yes,
me?
real Alec in game.
So as you guys are going to the Spire, Oogway keeps looking back. And he's just standing there, and you look back like the 7th time, and he just gives you a little creepy wave, and then he's still standing there. He does
All
not.
right.
step
At that
one
point,
foot.
I'm if we're far enough away, I'm not watching him anymore. So
Okay. Well, he never followed you or anything. He does not want to go inside the inner circle.
Well, I'm glad now that we have an enemy that we didn't kill that can be literally anybody at any point.
well, then you could have like talked us into attacking him.
Hey, I'm almost dead, so I'm not itching for any fights. I'm just saying, watch your backs and your fronts and your patoots and your noses and
All right.
All the others.
So you guys notice that there's people here. There are businesses. There are people doing things, but this black onyx-like spire sticking up. You notice there's no guards anywhere, and there's even no guards guarding the spire, and it has an ornate, dark black entrance with a gate on it it's like obsidian and onyx, just all the cool black stuff that is in the world made of stone and crap is made up making the gate, basically. It looks awesome and evil at the same time.
So, are there any people like nearby?
Well, it depends on what you mean by nearby. There are people walking around, but there's no guards or anything strange.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I was just curious. Do we want to ask somebody what the deal is with the spire? Like, the guard made the joke at the gate, and then we've been sent here by someone who kidnapped our friend. So we're trying to, like, should we ask somebody and see if we can get any information about what we're walking into before we walk into it?
That's up to you.
does everybody have the symbol of this god?
No, none of us have the symbol of this.
No,
thing.
Not this one.
Everybody there.
Yeah,
not
everyone
us.
who is in the center, except for a few select people, everyone has a symbol that you've never seen before, and you assume that it's his symbol.
All right. Well, if everybody is going to symbol, we're going to look odd not having a symbol. Can we pick up a symbol?
I suppose if you want to, you can ask someone.
I don't know that we need to. Nobody's confronting us about it.
Yeah.
So
You
I'm
had
just wondering
yours
if we want to try to
fucked
get
up.
information before we just march in here or not.
Yeah,
But I
no,
don't
the
know that
rest
we're
of you
going
have a symbol out, and yours is covered, so no one said anything.
Well, the way I'm thinking, if we're going to start talking to people about the spire, the treasure, or whatever,
I've got plenty of spells that can get us out of a situation if someone questions that.
okay.
And if no one's
I've got a
questioned it
great
yet,
axe.
no one's questioned it yet. I think we can probably. I mean, I don't worry. I'm not worried about it, but if you guys are, we can do that.
I'm just asking if we should. I don't know that we should talk to anybody. I'm just asking if we want to.
Can I look closely at the building and see how is it very tall? I assume.
You can touch it and lick it if you want.
Well,
Like,
I
how
want to.
tall is it?
Yeah, I want to look up towards the top and see if there are any windows or openings.
That's what she said.
It is. I'm. I didn't even think to answer this question, so I'm just going to make up the answer. It's 257 feet tall.
Okay, that's pretty tall.
Yeah, it goes up to a point, and there's not a single window or anything on it. The only thing that is carved into this spire is the entrance and the entrance gate.
How big, like, around, like, how big a building is this? Like, at the base, like, how big are we talking?
It's about 400 feet. No, about 480, 520 feet in circumference.
So, from what we can see, the open front door is the only way to get in or out.
I didn't say it was open, but the door, yes. The gate is the only way in or out that you
But
can
there's no
see.
one guarding it. Okay.
Not a single person.
So it's almost as big around the outside as it is tall.
Oh, it's twice as big.
Yeah.
You said 400 around and then 500 tall?
No,
No.
250.
200 something tall.
Okay, 250. Okay. Good. It's very big.
That's what she said.
You wish.
Well, it's got to be able to withstand them winds, man. All right, so y'all going in this thing or what?
I mean, that's what we're here
Yeah.
for.
Duke
Yeah,
is going to
Well, I
go.
guess. I'm
Duke's
just,
going to go up and look at the door to see any if
At
there's any
this point,
details.
your water elemental dissipates.
it's been an hour. Okay.
All right, so you go up to the door. What are you doing? You just go straight up trying to
I'm
open
going to
it?
do a
just gonna-
perception check.
I'm going
on
to
the
look at
door.
it and do a perception check as well.
Yeah.
Okay, you perceive that something is.
I haven't
up.
rolled it yet. 18.
Okay, you perceive something is up with this door and the tower. It's not normal.
Yeah, well, I don't think we need to do a perception check to figure that out.
You also can perceive that there's no light coming from the inside.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, the doors are all closed and there's no windows, so I wouldn't know either way, right?
Yeah, I can like if the door. How can we tell? How do we perceive that? I guess if the doors.
Because you rolled an 18 on perception. That's
Okay.
how. What do you mean? How?
Because
Yeah,
there's a
the
little
gate
gap
wouldn't
at the bottom
close.
of the door, and no light is coming out.
No lights coming out from the door. Got it.
Yeah.
But I mean, that
You don't
benefits
feel
me.
any heat from lights or anything.
Okay.
We talking lever, knob, pulley? What are we talking about here?
It's big notches in the door, and they go in a little bit, so it's
And then you pull it.
or push it, whichever.
Push it. All right. Yeah. It's a double door or a single?
Double.
Okay.
Do you have
There's
like
no-
detect traps or anything?
No markings or anything on it?
I did not. I don't think I have that. Even if I picked
I can try to perceive traps. 19.
There are no traps that you know of.
I'll push.
I do have a find trap spell, but I didn't pick it.
You can tell that it's unlocked, but you're going to need more strength to get it open. It's a heavy door.
All
Come
right.
here, big guy.
All right, I'm going to need you to
Am
roll.
I trying to open it? I guess. 25.
Holy crap. I said I'm going to make this DC 25. That's literally what I just
17 plus
thought.
8.
So you open the one half of the double doors. You open the one door, and you see just blackness on the inside. But I think all of you have dark vision. So
I'm the one that does not, and I'm going to cast dark vision on myself, and it lasts for 80 hours. Or 8 hours. Sorry.
80 hours.
80.
okay, so you now all have dark vision then, and you can see the length of your dark vision, and that's
Which is 60 feet. It's standard dark vision.
yeah.
And we don't see anything. It's just empty.
Well, have you gone inside yet?
I'm right there with Arg. I'm going right in. Yeah.
Well, all you've done is open the door. Who wants to go in?
I can't. Can we not see
Okay, so
anything?
you go in, you duck under Arg, and you're inside, and you see it's a very narrow, like really narrow, only one of you at a time can go through it, hallway, straight about 50 feet. And then you can tell just barely with the extra 10 feet of vision that you have that there's a big room on the other end.
Nothing on the walls. Nothing on the floor.
You're an elf. You have 120, don't you?
Solid
Yeah, he's an elf.
Yeah, I'm an elf.
Yeah, but I think he's just the normal 60. I think you're the only one with 120.
Oh, am I really?
I'm
Yeah.
just a high elf.
Okay, I won't enter yet, but I'll take a peek in the door, so I can see 120 feet in.
Then you can confirm by telling him, if you'd like, that yes, it leads into a large room that's built the same way. It's just instead of a narrow hallway, it's a big square.
And we can't see any objects in this space. No chairs, tables, paintings.
Not yet.
Okay.
You may see some as you get closer.
Well, you can only see like the hallway width of that room,
Right,
so you
yeah.
can't like really see the whole room. You
Can I
just
see?
can tell it looks like
Is there a
there's an
ceiling?
Yes, there's a ceiling.
Okay.
open- How high is that?
It is 10 feet high.
And there's nothing on it from what
Well,
I can
actually,
see.
no, it's 15 feet high. I'm sorry. And you can tell that the ceiling, it seems like the ceiling on the room on the inside is higher.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to go a little bit further down the hall.
How much further?
10 feet?
Okay, you don't really see much different with
Okay.
10 feet.
All right, I guess we're filing in after him at this point.
Yep.
Okay, so Duke is first then, I take it?
Yeah, I'll be first.
Okay. Well,
Duke,
you
our
got 40
main
more
person
feet to
is
go
what?
down.
I'm sorry, what could you see? Were you listing the order?
I just arbitrarily made an order.
Well, it doesn't really matter if you guys
How much
wanna-
farther until the room?
You got another 40 feet, and then you'll be into the room.
Can I do a check for traps in the hallway?
Yes, you can.
Natural 20. Woo!
I keep letting. I feel like I let you guys down when you roll a natural 20 on these checks,
Yeah,
and there's nothing to find.
that's fine.
There's
I'll
no
go.
trap.
I'll go another 30 feet, so I'm 10 feet from the.
Okay. Well, that's close enough. You can see that the room goes from the hallway about 20 feet back, and more than 20 feet this way, or the opposite direction to the left, and it goes more than your 60 feet farther down, and it's just a big open area, built the same as the hallway.
And the,
However, if you go actually into the room, you'll be able to see more, especially if Warlock goes in.
is the you said the ceiling seems to go up, like it's
Yes,
higher.
It is higher in there.
Okay. I'll go
can't-
right-
You know it's more than the 15, but you can't tell how high until you get in the room and look up.
Okay, I'll go right to the edge there, right to the last 10 feet. So I'm right at the edge of the room.
Okay, so you're at the edge of the room. You see nothing but blackness. Well, you see because of the dark vision. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's as I described, and the ceiling is about 25, 30 feet high.
And nothing on anything. No chairs,
Nothing on
tables,
anything.
chandeliers.
Well, but the room does
Strippers.
go on farther to the left. You just can't see that far with your dark vision.
And there's
But you
nothing
know
on
that
the right
Warlock Can
side.
see longer than you.
Okay. And there's nothing on the right side, you said.
It just goes back 20 more feet.
So there's nothing. It's just empty space.
Yes, that he can see.
All right. I'll call everybody up and see if Warlock can give us an eye view of anything further.
All right, so you guys all go into the room then?
Just into the edge of the room.
All right.
Yeah.
So once you step foot into the room, Warlock, and you turn to the left, you can see just on the edge of your 120-foot range that there's nothing but the black wall, and then there's like this obelisk that's about 15 feet high with this cloak on top of it just sitting there, and then there's the rest of the room.
Hey,
Going on
Doofy,
down.
I think your thing's over there.
And you also can notice now, you guys know that the room's 40 feet deep from the leaving the threshold of the hallway. It's 40 feet wide.
40 feet to the other side. If you went straight, I got you. So it's 40 feet by something long because we don't know how far. We can't actually see the far wall. You just see the obelisk in the room.
It's 40 feet by your best estimate would be 200.
Okay.
Is so it goes further than he's able to see down past
A
this,
little bit further than he's able to see, yes.
and everything else we see is enclosed. There's no
There's no windows, there's no nothing, it's no light. It's just pitch black, but you guys have dark vision.
I feel like the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
There's nothing to fear here.
All right, so
yeah, I mean, I'll go into the room, and I mean, how far away is this obelisk with the thing draped on it?
It's about 120 feet or so from where you're standing. That's his vision range.
I will go 50 feet or 60. I'll go 60 feet closer so that I can then see.
Yeah, you see it.
It.
It's just a little bit farther back, but you can actually know that you can't see. It's a little farther back. Just the same wall and everything, except this 15-foot high obelisk with a cloak of some sort. You assume it's your cloak on top of it, sitting down.
Alec, can you detect? Warlock. Is there any magic in here?
Well, I mean, I will use a spell slot, but I can.
Anybody have a cantrip?
I can give it a go.
And I have not.
I'll do a perception check just to see if I feel like there's any traps or if I can see anything like that. That wasn't as good. I got a 13.
Well, the problem with me using detect magic, and I mean, it might help, but I'm sure the cloak itself is magic, so I don't know if it would.
I more meant like the
more like find traps or something.
I have find trap as a spell, but I didn't pick it.
What about mage hand? Could somebody just grab the cloak and take it down? Mage hand it? I mean, that's a theory. I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying do it.
I do have mage hand. I can try it.
Okay, so we have the option.
I want to do a perception check just of the room and like if just what I can perceive. And I rolled a 20 dirty.
You're not alone in the room.
Ooh.
I immediately tell the group this. Even though we can't see it, that we're not alone. Okay.
As a matter of fact, now that you have thought this, you all hear in your heads this voice going,
Hello. What exactly are you trying to do? Do you want to steal my cloak?
I think acquire is more accurate.
Borrow, perhaps.
Yeah. Would you like to take this cloak out of here?
Well, I mean, wouldn't do a whole lot of good in here, right?
Then that would be stealing, wouldn't it?
Not if I ask or if you gave.
You did not ask.
We
and
haven't.
I
haven't taken either.
That's why you're alive.
That's why we've been looking around to see if there's any, owner or shopkeep or, goodly patron who would gladly sell this to us.
Who am I speaking to?
You hear a, and then immediately from the ceiling, falling down and landing in front of the obelisk, not attacking you or anything, you see a Glabrazu.
What?
Hey, I'm going with the names that's in the book. I can't.
Well, I know,
can't
but
help it.
what?
I can't.
Yeah,
help
that's
it with
fine. I
those
just don't know what
people.
that is.
I know what a labradoodle is.
That. That is a
What is
gladiator.
that? He's got like 4 arms.
Yeah. So that where his
Pinchers, gotcha.
snapping, and you hear and see. Excuse me, wrong thing. You see those, and then they're just out there, and then his fists that are tucked underneath are not fists; they're just arms, and they're sort of crossed, like
And who are you, sir? Thing, person.
I am called Glabra, and it is my job, on behalf of Dramora, to guard his items.
Ooh, items.
So you have more than one thing to guard. That sounds like a lot of work.
Well, I'm also a demon, so I can do more than one thing at a time.
Is there perhaps an arrangement we could come to? A trade, perhaps? An
Yes.
understanding?
Yes. I will trade you your lives if you leave now.
That
Without
doesn't make sense. You're going to kill me if I leave? That doesn't seem fair.
No, I specifically said
No,
I
you.
wouldn't if you leave now.
So you're saying, if we leave now, you won't kill us?
Yes.
So then, okay, so hand over the cloak and we'll leave right now. We'll be good.
I also specifically said without the cloak.
It's always in fine print.
I'm pretty sure he just said leave now.
What is it that you sorry, what is the name of the god that he's serving? I can't remember.
Dramora.
Yeah.
Dramora.
So what is it that Dramora is offering you that we can't? Like, what is it that we could do to balance the scales here? It sounds like you're really under his thumb, huh?
He is my master. That's all there is to it.
But wouldn't it be nice to live free of a master?
Make a
A
persuasion
demon
roll.
Does
Yeah, I was
not
gonna say make a
live
persuasion
free.
roll.
I can try a persuasion roll.
I am born to serve him.
I got a 16 plus. I got 24.
Yeah, it doesn't work. He
Doesn't
is literally born to do what Dramora says, and he says, "No one takes the cloak."
Well, we gave it our best try, boys. Let's move on to the next thing.
Do you do this all by yourself? That sounds like a terrible burden.
It is mine to bear, and I bear it gladly.
Don't you get bored in this dark place all alone?
I do not.
You know,
Have you
my
ever-
friend is a really good card player. And
We're going the same way.
he could probably entertain you with a quick game if you'd like. It might be very entertaining for you both. And, you know, after sitting here for how many years have you been doing this? This could be a lot of fun.
I tire of this. Leave
Worth a try.
or die.
I was really hoping the card.
Which do you choose?
For me, it was like an Ingmar Bergman, like we're gonna play chess with death or something. That's what I was thinking.
I mean, do we want to make this like a last stand and just try to kill this thing, or just?
I don't know
duck
that there's
out?
any way around it. I mean, I think my character would say like, "This clearly is it. There is no more. This is
Yeah,
it.
but we
gotta do it."
also do we need this item to win the game?
But in order to get
We were
Alec
kind of
back,
told we needed to get all these things, I don't know.
the question was, we had to get Alec back. We had to win. Also, we had to defeat this thing. Which I don't think I think more than the cloak would be driving Duke at the moment. But I don't know. I won't speak for Duke's character. Maybe not.
Well, Duke has
He seems very fond of Alec. I could be wrong.
It's all tied together. I don't have to choose which one I want more.
Yeah, well,
I think
I mean,
Duke would be interested.
if we die, we die.
throwing down. Yeah.
I mean, I guess the game's over if we die.
Can I put bless on everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't rolled initiative. You can do whatever you wish.
Well,
I like to
we
bless
haven't rolled
everybody.
initiative, so you can bless everybody.
Let's bless. I forget what bless.
Bless. I'm going to put everything I got over here on everybody. I got bless. I got aid. I got I don't know. All right, so I'm going to.
You can definitely only cast one thing before combat, though.
All right, so. I think bless would be the better one to do. Unless, because your spell boosters on toughness and all.
While you're looking that up, I think the Duke would probably say, I hear that you know where my friend is.
What's a friend?
So you take something from me. You who values stealing as the worst thing in the world is a thief in your own right.
Who said I did it?
Well, you seem to be protecting the thief if it wasn't you. And I would say that that's some sort of an accomplice, wouldn't you say?
Who is the thief?
Well, you really don't want to face your own quandaries, do you? Well, maybe we get a couch. We could really get into your issues if you really want to dive into it some.
Hey, so you blessing everybody?
I don't know if I should do bless or aid.
Well, what are they?
Huh?
What do they do?
What are they? So we know we can.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to try. Or aid. Your spell boosts your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit points maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration. But for higher levels, you can cast a spell using a spell slot of 3 level or higher. The target hit points increase by an additional 5 for each slot level above 2.
So that means
So I can do a 3rd level. Well, actually, I got 1 4th level I can do.
Well, you also have bless, and that adds a D4 to
one is for health, one
roll.
is for attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
And
health
it's
one
also
would
up to
only
3
really
creatures.
benefit. Well, I guess it benefits everybody. We would get 5 health points plus, and our maximum would go up by 5.
And whatever you currently goes up by 5.
Yeah.
And I would say if you're at max, just add another 5 to you.
Yeah.
If he casts that, but if you're not at max, you'll have to get it there. But you have another 5, you can go.
Right. So whatever Warlock's at now, I can add 5 to him.
Well, for all
Just
of us,
3
but like
creatures.
5
3.
per level of the spell too. So up to 20.
And
Anywhere from
if
5
you
to
do
20.
bless at 2nd level or higher, you can do an additional person. So you could actually get all 4 of them with bless if you did 2nd level.
If you wanted to do that.
If you want to do that one instead.
But you wouldn't be able to bless yourself then, I guess.
That's right.
Bless you.
So whichever you want to do, just
I'm just looking. I'll get this done yet. No, this one. I'm just trying to get him to the. He's the one. He's basically the only one that's limping around.
I got hit. I got slapped by the doppelganger. But like, you could give us all 15 extra health points and bump us up with a 3rd level spell for aid.
Yeah.
Or the bless is an attack bonus that we could have. So I mean, it's whatever you want. I don't know that there's a bad answer.
Isn't bless also for like saving throws too?
Yes.
it is.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go with bless. So and the highest one I can go is a 4. Because I have 1 4 slot and I haven't filled it.
So does that mean everybody gets it?
Yeah,
Or does that mean it goes more than a D4?
When
Are
you
you
cast
doing
the
bless or
spell
aid?
using the slot or higher, your target, you get target 1 additional creature
Okay.
for each slot.
Okay.
above
You
1.
can get everybody if you go to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and at higher levels on aid, yeah, this is actually pretty good. So 3rd level or higher, every time you go another level, it's an additional 5 points for everybody on both. So
that
they would
increases
increase
everybody's
by
hit
an
points.
extra 5, and they would get another 5 for the maximum.
So, would you guys, since I'm hitting you guys, would you guys rather have the aid or the bless?
Well, how many people does the aid hit totally?
The aid
did
only
everybody?
hits
4.
3.
3.
It's 3 of you with 15 points if he uses the 4th level spell of hit points, or 10 at the 2nd level, or
Right.
5. Excuse me, or 10 at the 3rd, 5 at the 2nd level. Aid, 3rd level or higher, should get all 4 of you, but no health increase at all.
No, 8 is the health increase. Bless is not that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, you just said it backwards. It's okay.
Yeah.
So, which one do you guys feel that you need the most?
Okay.
I think we can probably use hit points, but
Yeah.
Now, well, let's do a vote then. Warlock, aid or bless?
aid.
Ard, aid or bless?
It doesn't matter. I'll
Oogway, aid or bless?
I would say 8's probably better, but
Okay,
either
Duke,
way.
aid or bless? You're the tiebreaker.
Let's aid it up.
Okay,
aid.
so I hit you guys with aid 4th level.
So that means we get how much?
3
15?
people, right?
20.
Yeah. So
Okay.
choose your odd man out. Who does not get it?
I'm fine with not getting it. I've got more hit points.
Okay.
All
So
right.
that means
I was
you
going to
guys
say,
get
I
15
can
hit
transform
points.
into an animal and get the animal's hit points.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hit
Oh, that's
everybody
true.
else.
So do you want him to do it to himself then? Oogway?
I would say hit himself and
Duke and Warlock.
yeah.
Okay.
With how many?
You all get 15 hit points, and you get to raise your cap by 15.
I thought he did the 4th level. Wouldn't that be a 20?
No.
No, it's a 2nd level normally, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It
a
starts at
second
second
level.
level.
Gotcha.
So yeah, hit yourself and the other 2. So
All right,
they all get
done.
15 more.
All right.
All right, so I assume that means we're rolling initiative.
And,
Well, no one's actually attacked yet. He just
well,
Oh, does that mean I can cast a spell?
Yeah, nobody's
Yeah.
done anything yet.
fireball.
Fireball.
I'm thinking about something else, but I guess I can fireball first.
Well, you do what
I
you were
would
going to
just-
do.
No, do
If
whatever you want.
you're the man. Go with what you
Yeah.
want.
I mean, the other thing might be easier to cast in combat. I'm not sure, but if I die before getting the chance to cast this, it would kind of suck. But
Just cast it.
what you doing?
okay, I know you can. All right, I'm gonna cast this on Duke.
Okay.
I cast polymorph on you. And I turn you into a giant ape.
Okay.
And I guess with that,
Do I have to roll a saving throw or something?
Not if you're
Actually,
willing.
My back was to you, and I wasn't noticing, so it probably would be.
If you're willing, I don't think you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're willing, you don't. If unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw to avoid the
Yeah.
effect.
So, Joe, just to role play this, I also got the cantrip message. So I point to Duke, and you can hear a secret message from me, and I say, "Hey, Dookie,
I want to try something.
I want to try something. Just brace yourself, and trust me. But just go with the flow here, okay? I
Let
think
your
this.
inner beast come out.
okay.
I
So-
think this might help us.
Unless polymorph does something different, I got the giant ape stats right here, and I can give him what's relevant.
Yeah. No, it just turns him into a regular giant ape.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your armor class is 12. You getting this, Duke?
Am I supposed to be writing it down?
Yeah, because you're going to be the ape.
Yeah,
in
you
combat.
are an ape, so these are your new stats.
Jesus. Here we go.
No, you're going to like the second one I say.
Okay, armor class is 12.
Hit points 157.
That's interesting.
Your speed is 40 feet, or you can climb 40 feet.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But do I have any of my weapons? Are they gone?
Yeah, they would be gone. But
You're going to attack as the ape.
How do I
That's
fight
okay.
as the ape? Yeah.
Okay, now here are your however you want to write this down. I'll give you your.
I mean, I can look. Do you want me to just look up?
Yeah, if
I
you just
give
look
you
up
your
giant,
plus for your strength, dex, and all that.
if you just look up giant ape 5e, you can find the stats.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, you get to make 2 fist attacks. That'll be a +9 to hit, and it'll do 3d10 plus 6 bludgeoning damage, or you can say the average of 22.
Nice.
And you can't use a rock because
I
there
can't
are
find
none
any
in there.
rocks. Yeah.
So that is your weapon of choice. You can actually roll or do the average. You have a +9 to athletics.
All right.
And your strength is a +6. Your dex, you get a +2. Con, you get a +4. You get a -2 to intelligence.
Well, I mean, it's not a whole lot off of my strength.
Yeah.
So
You get a +1 to wisdom and a -2 to charisma. And that's the giant ape.
But
So-
similarly to Uguay's transformation,
Yeah.
when you get to 0 hit points, you come back as Duke at your regular hit points.
wherever I was.
But any excess from the attack that put you to 0 comes
Yeah.
out of your hit points of your person.
Beyond the
Yeah. So if you had 10 left and he does 15,
I take
you come
5
back to
off
where
of-
you were at minus the 5.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just mark this, so if you need me to look at giant ape for whatever
I got
reason,
it. I loaded it so I can see it.
Oh, you loaded it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I won't mark it then. All right.
I actually picked that spell too, but I already used my 4th level.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Yeah, when he sees him transform into the giant ape, I'm thinking
Yeah, he's like, it's going down.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing that I used that before we rolled the shit.
All right, so does anyone get a natural 20?
Well, I got to see what the giant ape has for initiative bonus.
Just use your initiative.
Oh,
They
yeah?
don't get a bonuses. Animals don't
Okay.
have bonuses or anything.
Okay.
So anyone get a natural 20? Did anyone get over 20? All right, so 15 to 20. Okay, what was it?
I got a total of 20.
So 20 to clickbait. Duke?
18.
18 for the Duke. Okay, 10 to 15. Okay, Uguay, what was it?
12.
Arg.
14.
14 Arg and 12 for Uguay. All right, Warlock, what'd you get? Oh, really? Wow. All right, let's bring up the battle map. And I did a special thing for you guys. So instead of doing it like we did it before, I have a new creature, a new stamp. Just take a second to load up. Boom, here we go. Giant rat is what I'm using for this guy. That's right here.
So when we were how far away from him?
I'm fixing to mark all that. Hold on, let's get rid of this fire elemental. And let's see, where were you guys at? Okay. Right there. 3.
I think, unless anyone else moved up, Duke was
In the
60
front.
feet away, and the rest of us were still at the
Oh,
door.
I probably followed the Duke.
Okay, I did not, so I'm still 120 feet away.
Okay, so we're going to put this guy right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Who's all at 60?
At least me and the Duke.
Okay. Uguay is green. Duke, you're this guy. Where are the rest of you guys? Are you near them or near Warlock?
Or clickbait, what'd you do?
I guess near you guys.
Okay, so I'm going to put you right here behind me.
Yeah, Arg would have come with us.
Okay.
He's going to march to the
65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, I don't have enough
That's
room
fine.
for the 120. So I'm going to put 120 as like right here. It'll be
fine.
close.
I mean, if I'm a little less than that, it's whatever. I'm sure I wouldn't have stayed that far behind the group if everyone else moved up.
Okay, well, tell me when to stop.
That's fine.
Okay, and clickbait, we'll just have you be here.
Okay.
All right. So up first is clickbait. Actually, you're up first. So what would you like to do? Remember, you only have 60 feet of vision, so you actually don't see this guy. You got to get to this line to actually see him. You know he's there. He was in your head.
All right, so I got to move up. Can I move up
Yeah,
above the second person, not the green cloaked one, but
This is Duke.
That's Duke.
That is Arg.
And who's the green cloak?
That is Uguay.
The
Right,
turtle.
so I guess move me below him, I guess.
All right. You have 25 movement, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. You can move one more square if you'd like.
Down.
There you go.
You won't be able to see him from there.
Yeah.
All right. Can I see him from diagonal? No, I can't see him
No,
anyway.
you can't see him at all at the moment.
You'd have to move. You'd have to move between.
Yeah, that's
Duke
the
and
only
Uguay.
problem with being a dwarf is you don't have as good speed as everybody else.
Would you like me to describe it for you, or shall I get you a box?
If you move between Duke and Uguay, you'll be able to.
Yeah, if you moved up between us.
Don't worry. He'll be moving closer. Don't worry.
So can I move diagonal? Can
Well, you can also hold your action. And
You
if
can hold your
Yeah,
action.
I'll
so you
hold.
can
I'll
see.
hold. I'll hold.
All right. So you're holding your action. Next up would then be Duke.
I mean, I still have my mind, right? I'm not like
correct.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
you have your mind. You have your personality, alignment, all of that. You're just a giant ape.
I would definitely move up. I think he would definitely move forward. So
you
I can
got-
only go 30 feet.
40. You can go 40 with the ape.
The ape has 40 feet.
Oh, it's 40.
All right,
Problem
so
is, I'll leave everybody behind. So let's go.
you don't have to go all your speed.
No, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to go 20.
20 straight up.
Yeah, straight forward.
That's 20.
Yeah, and then I guess hold my action.
And hold your action. Okay. Next up is Arg. You're here.
Okay. I'm gonna go my full 30 and hold my action.
All right, straight up.
Yep.
So you're going to be in front of the giant monkey? Yeah.
Put me down south of the giant monkey. But yeah, right there.
All right. I actually don't think you could do that, but we're gonna say it's okay because it's just a 5 foot different if you can't.
If
So
I could have went
you're
in front
there.
of
You're
him, then I could have went down diagonally from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say you're good. You're good. All right.
Okay.
You're holding your action.
Till
All
it
right,
gets,
next.
in case it comes within range, then I'll attack.
All right. Next would be the Glabrazu, and first off, he's going to laugh, and then he is got. Let's see. He's got 40 feet, so he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to go 30.
Okay.
5 and attack Arg with he's got a multi attack, so he's going to go with his pinchers, and that is going to be a over 20 to hit.
Yep.
All right. So he grabs you, and that will do 16 bludgeoning damage. And are you a medium creature still?
No, I'm large. Remember?
You're large. Okay. In that case, he goes after you with his second pincher. And that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
So that's a 16. And then in lieu of his other 2 attacks that he gets to do, he can also choose to cast a spell. So he will turn to the giant monkey and cast Dispel Magic.
Cool.
So he's not a monkey anymore?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Then is there a way for him? You get a roll on that, or is that just work?
Dispel Magic. I think it just works, but
Well, what level was the spell?
4th.
Okay,
Then it
if
just
it's 3rd or lower, it automatically works. If it's higher, I got to do a roll. Let me double check
I thought it was 4.
what that roll is. Whoop. Dadgummit, I'm mashing the D. There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
the wrong.
This
I'm
spell.
looking at the wrong. I was looking at the wrong spell. I was like, wait.
Each spell of 4th level on the target, the ability check used your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Oh, so I got my ability.
Make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
I'll make my ability check. Okay, I got you.
So the DC would be a 14.
14. All right. Let's see here. That is a. That is a 13.
Nice.
I'm still a monkey.
Still a monkey.
Okay, so that would be Uguay's turn.
Okay. Let me remember. What do we want to do? What do I want to do here? I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals. And what do I want to go with this time? To take on this big giant thing. I think we'll go with that way we can use the pack tactics. I think we'll go with 2 dire wolves. And let me remember how this works on their turn. Summon creatures are friendly to you to roll initiative. So I'm going to roll initiative for them. And they rolled a 4. So they'll be at the end. And then I myself am going to turn into a dire wolf. Okay. And I have a speed of 50 feet. But I'm going to move up just behind the group since I can't actually attack just yet. So I'm going to move up just behind Art.
Okay. That it?
That's it.
All right. Warlock.
Okay.
You're right here.
First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move up 30 feet. Or, yeah, that's fine. Then I'm going to cast Fireball. So obviously far behind him, so it only hits him and not the rest of my party. And you have to make a dexterity saving throw against my 15 spell save DC.
I beat it.
By how much?
I didn't know that mattered. I got to do math.
because I might want to use my
I
boon.
rolled an 18.
All right, I'm going to use my boon of fate to add a D10 or subtract a D10 rather. Damn, that's a -2, so that's not going to do it. Okay, so you take half damage. Yep, so so it's 35, so half of that, so 18.
Okay, and that is a magical attack.
Sure is.
So he just takes it.
And as a bonus action, I am going to bust out my hurdy-gurdy and crank out a tune to give bardic inspiration to Duke.
All right.
And what that does, if you forget, is that you get a bardic inspiration die, which is a D6, which, much like my boon of fate, you can add it to a number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. The ability can wait until after you roll a d20, but you have to decide before you know if it hits. So if you think it's close, you can use the die, but that makes sense?
And it only can be used one time?
Yes, once it's rolled, it is lost, but I can do I can do multiple.
You can jam all night, I know.
Yeah.
All right, that ends your turn, Warlock?
Yes, it does.
Okay, next up is the dire wolves.
All right. They can move 50 feet, so they're going to circle.
I held my action until the end of it.
Yeah, but the dire wolves.
The dire wolves haven't gone yet this round.
We got to go through their initiative too.
Yeah, they have their own initiative.
Yeah, they have their own thing, and then once they're done, it'll be everyone who held their action.
So they're going to use their full 50 feet to circle around to the side, like down below, opposite the giant monkey. And they're both going to attack.
Oh, out to the giant monkey? Okay. 30
No, the opposite. Yeah, where you were going. You were right. Yeah, that's where I was sending them.
Okay, right here?
Yep.
And then...
basically right beside Arg, right in there next to him, they're going to come in and attack.
Okay.
And because they get pack tactics, because they have an ally next to them.
They get pack tactics.
So that means they get to roll with advantage, and they're both going to attack. So first one, I'm going to say that does not. Oh, wait, I get to roll twice because they have advantage. All right, so that's a 20 to hit, thankfully. And then the second one rolled a 17 to hit.
Okay, they both just hit.
Okay, and then they would do melee weapon attack hit 2d6 plus 3.
Kachung says if it's a Led Zeppelin tune, you get an extra +4 to slow the attack.
That would be 10 for the first one and 10 for the second one.
Okay.
And that would be their turn.
All right.
Oh, wait. If the target piercing damage, if the target is a creature, it must succeed in a DC strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Sorry. So yeah, in both cases, it has to do a save. Got to be a 13 is all, though.
Yeah, it passed with flying colors.
Okay.
He's good on strength.
What's up,
well, I
Michael?
figured as much. That's just the.
Does he have to roll
attack.
twice though? Once for each wolf?
Yeah, it's once for each wolf.
I rolled two at the same.
Oh,
two
okay,
different.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so
I figure
now
his strength would be. He'd have to really roll bad not to
Right.
because it's only a 13.
Arg and Clickbait, you guys both held your action, right?
And me.
And you, Duke?
Yes, sir.
All right, so then it would be, let's do Clickbait first, then Duke, then Arg.
All right, so how far away is he from me?
Each square is 5 feet.
So he's
So
10 feet
30,
away.
30 35 feet.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
where
about
that
30,
yellow
35
square
feet.
is.
You're right there.
You're right here.
Yeah, you're next to me.
No,
Everyone
I thought he moved up.
No,
You did,
everyone
but
else.
everybody else
Everyone else
moved
moved
up.
up after you.
Oh, duh. Okay. So he's how far away from me? 1, 2,
30,
Not
35.
30, he's more than your
5,
movement.
35, 40 feet.
Well, you've already moved too, so you can't move again.
reach. Okay. Can I cast a spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If you're in range, yeah.
I would like to range call lightning.
Okay.
I don't think you can. So I think you need to see the sky for that spell, don't you?
Storm.
I think so. I'm trying to remember.
If storm. Okay, so it's 10 feet tall. The spell fails if you can't see the point in the air where the storm cloud. So that has to be outside, huh? Well, that just sucks.
so.
Hold on.
Trying to find that one.
It literally says, yeah. For example, if you are in a room that
You,
can't
you have to be
accommodate
able
a
to
cloud.
see 100 feet directly above you. And you can't cast the spell.
Yeah. So you could if the ceiling was like, if we could see the top of the tower, but you can't
Yeah, gotcha.
because the ceiling's too low. So.
I get too excited. Anyways, all right. Since you guys are up front with this thing, I want to cast Bless on who's ever up front next to the beast.
Okay, so that would be
Arg.
Duke, and Oogway.
Yeah.
And
What does the
20
bless
up.
do again? I guess it's the D4.
Yeah, you get the D4 for attack and saving throws.
Okay.
All right, is that end your turn then, Clickbait?
Yeah, that ends it.
All right, Duke, you're up.
All right, monkey going to punch.
Okay.
So it's you want me to roll once for each fist, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, that's an 18 plus the 9 is a 27. With the
18 plus 9.
8, it says plus 9 to hit is what it says on the giant ape.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
18
All right.
plus
He's a big, strong boy.
yeah. And the next is 8 plus 9, which is 17 to hit.
Well, they both hit.
And you would have still had the bless if you wanted it.
That's two.
And the bardic inspiration.
And the bardic inspiration.
But he is resistant to all regular attacks from the thing. So whatever you do, I'll half it.
Because it's like the bludgeoning damage or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and hit me, or you can do the average.
And so let's see here.
Rolling's more fun.
3 dice 6.
Definitely. Oh,
All right.
You can do 3d10 if it's easier.
25. So one fist was 25. And the other fist was plus 6. The other fist was 18. So 9 and 13?
13, yep.
Yep. All right, and then Arg. Well, wait a minute. Well, no, you're a giant ape. That's all you can do. So Arg, it'd be your held action.
Okay, I'm going to go into a rage and attack.
Okay.
And that was a 20.
Okay.
So, damage 7, 13, 23, 25, 50.
50.
I love Arg.
That's non-magical.
No, that's magical because my axe is magical.
That's right. He has the magic axe.
Mother.
You sold him that magic axe.
Yeah, you sold me 2 magical axes.
Just for the
I
record.
don't remember everything I do.
And then for the next, it would be 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And 28 damage.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
that's the end of
your
my turn.
All right. So that's everybody. Now we're going to a new round. So Clickbait, you're up first, but before you're up, you all hear in your head. It's not over yet. And immediately another Glabzaroo comes down from the ceiling that you didn't know was there. And I'm gonna roll his initiative, and then it'll still be Clickbait's turn.
Are you serious?
Okay, so Clickbait, it is your turn, my friend.
So
where is this other one?
where is this? Where is this
Don't worry,
laboratory?
I'm about to make a stamp, but Clickbait, go ahead.
Oh, so we don't see it before Clickbait?
I don't see it before my move.
I'm about to drop him down here.
What's the name of this thing?
What I'm using?
No, this creature.
Glabzaru.
Lasbury. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he's there.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
I just had to
That's
stamp him.
where he put it. He hasn't moved him yet.
Yeah.
Okay, he came down behind him then. Whoa.
Yeah, it came down right there. Let me resize, and then we'll get started again. Okay.
This is a.
Clickbait, your turn. That's where the new one is.
So if you got something that does
Clickbait,
damage
it is
behind.
your turn, my friend.
Yeah, I know. It's threw me off.
Finish the one off. Or heal somebody. Or something.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh? I can do that.
You could heal Arg.
But did he get hurt too?
Yeah, you got hit real hard.
Yeah, Arg was the one that got hit the first time.
All right. So,
I mean, there's at least 3 of us that are not at full health, right?
Yes.
all right. So I'll do a prayer of the healing. That gets everybody, right?
It hits up to 6, I think. Something like that. I forget.
I forget too.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice. You can see within the range. I can see you guys. 30 feet. Each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcaster modifier.
Okay. So yeah, Alec, Arg, and the monkey hasn't taken any damage yet, so it would just be Alec and Arg.
Oh, so I can't heal the damage
No.
that my
No,
human.
not while you're the
Oh,
monkey.
so then maybe it doesn't make as much sense. Yeah.
Well, I got.
You have 157 hit points. I think you're okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
For now.
That doesn't mean I can't be greedy.
All right, so what you doing?
Or you can attack. I mean, you can heal or you can attack. Either way.
Yeah, just whichever.
Can't remember.
Let me save that until we're all really bruised
Yeah,
up.
just
wanna
heal.
hold your
Just
action?
don't worry about me. Just heal Arg.
You can run up behind Arg and just put like a cure wounds.
All right,
on
so
him.
let me run up to him and do a cure wounds on him.
There you go.
Okay.
So I got to roll to find out how much healing I get him.
Yeah. So whatever spell level you're using will determine how many d8s it is, and then it's +4.
All right, so I'll move that to a second level spell because I need that
So it'll
third
be 2
spell level.
d8s +4.
Say that again, please.
2 d8s
Plus four.
+4.
So 15 plus 4 is a 19.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, so does that end your turn?
Yeah, I only get one turn. I don't get extra turns.
All right, next up is Duke, or the Ape Man.
Sorry, I was just researching something. Okay. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna do the Muhammad. I'm just Muhammad Ali. This guy,
You gonna smash this dude? Okay.
right?
All right.
That's an 18 plus the 9, so that's a hit.
I'd say so.
That's a 19 plus the 9. Could not get the 20, but I still hit both times. Where did I put those dice?
Yeah. You can do 3d10 if it makes it easier.
Yeah, if I can find where I set the die 10. I was clearly thinking about other stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was checking some spells. Okay. So that's a 21 on the first fist.
Explain how you obliterate him.
His fist goes right through his face and explodes out the back.
Nice.
This giant monkey hand covered
And-
in brain.
It just so happens that that ends your turn, and the initiative is that actually the Glabrezu is up next.
What did
So-
you only hit once?
Well, yeah, I swung. I guess I swung with just one fist. I still have another
Okay, then
attack,
you
but I don't
still-
know how that works.
You still got one.
You could move and you could still run up and attack the second
the
guy.
other one if you wanted to.
You should roll
Got
again.
40
bro.
Yeah,
movement.
then I will. Yeah.
5, 10, 15. There you go.
So do you want me to roll again on this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that was a 12
You're going to hit
plus
him
the 9.
probably anyway.
Yeah, it's 21.
Yeah.
Six is 22, so 11. Right, because you do half.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Does that end your turn?
I believe so.
All right. Well, since you are right there, this guy is going to attack twice with his pinchers. And that is. Oh, not. Wrong die. That is just over 20 to hit.
Definitely hits.
All right. That is a 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you should be considered a large creature. I
He
would
is,
assume.
he is huge.
Yeah, it would be like giant creature or
I
something.
mean, I don't want to
That
brag.
is he's going
No,
to
that is
do
his distinction. Is huge.
his next one. And that'd be 21 to hit.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be another 16 damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to cast Darkness. And let's see, that's what range is that spell?
It is 60 feet.
60 feet in a circle, right?
Well, the range is 60 feet. It creates a 15-foot radius sphere.
15-foot radius sphere. Okay, so he's going to put it on the boots, I guess, of Arg as the base point. So that'll be 5 and half of that. So we'll say
Wait, it's already dark in there. How does that work?
it's magical
It's
darkness.
magical darkness.
Okay, so you can't, even with dark vision, you can't see.
Correct.
Right. So that should be about. That too big, or is that just right?
Well, 15-foot radius is 30 feet around, so yes. It would hit all of them.
And so that is all darkness. It's magical darkness. You can't see crap. And then he will use. You're going to get an opportunity attack because he's now going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
You're
Actually,
muted.
I get the opportunity of attack.
Yeah.
Yes, but he's going to move right here.
He's moving into the darkness. Gotcha.
Yes,
I assume
yes.
it has true. I assume it has
It
true
has
sight,
true sight.
which is why I did not cast darkness on
All
it.
right. So
Yeah.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, there's some 10s on that one. That is 29. So
So that'd be-
15.
Yeah. All right. So now it is Arg's turn, and you can't see crap.
No, I can't. But not knowing that it's on my boots, I would assume I could get out of it, not being horribly smart. And I would
But
assume.
you also can hear that it moved close to being in front of you.
Well, that's true too. I was fixing to just run into it. In which case, I'd know
So-
where it was at.
The way the darkness works is that you can still attack in it, but you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're saying you're going to just move, you hit him,
Well-
and you're like, oh crap, and swing,
Yeah.
and it'll be with disadvantage.
Okay. So I am going to attack.
All right.
That would be a 17.
That hits.
Oh, wait, sorry. Let me roll twice. That'd be a 16.
That misses.
Okay. I keep
So
forgetting.
17
I
to hit.
disadvantage. Okay.
Remember,
That
disadvantage.
would miss. And third attack. That would miss.
So how does he determine disadvantage?
It's the same. It's the opposite of advantage. So you roll 2 dice and take the lower number.
Gotcha.
All right. So does that end your turn, Ark?
Yes.
Oogway, you're in darkness. You can't see.
Okay, so the wolf has keen hearing and smell. It has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing and smell. So would that mean, would I just be...
You know
Even
he's
up?
in there as well. You know he's in the darkness, but you can't see him and you can't pinpoint him exactly. You just know the general direction.
Okay, so even with the keen hearing and smell, I was just wondering if that would make me like even, where I wouldn't have advantage, but I wouldn't also have disadvantage. Okay.
Well, with the where you are from him, you just know the general direction of where he's at.
Right. I'm just saying, like, if I move toward him, like, I got you. Well,
Tell me you moved yet, so.
well, I'm trying to figure out exactly what the. But with the keen hearing and smell, I can locate him even though I can't see him. Is what you're telling. Okay.
I'm saying you know the general direction of where he's at. You go in that general direction, you might find him.
What I'm saying is, my question is, the wolf has keen hearing and smell. With that, he should be able to locate him even if he can't see him. Is what I'm asking him.
The wolf, yeah.
He is also a wolf.
I turned also into a wolf.
Oh, yeah.
That's, yeah. I made the 2 wolves and I turned into a wolf, a third one.
Yeah, you can find him, but you
Right.
can't see him. You just know the square that he's standing in, and you can
So
attack.
Right.
So
You would still have disadvantage.
I would still have this. My question is then, would I still have disadvantage or would I be even?
Yeah, because you
still have
know if you're
disadvantage.
fighting like his toenail or if his heart out.
Well,
can't.
no, I would be even though because I would have advantage because Arg is right there. Because I have a teammate. Because I have pack tactics.
Right. Yes. So
If
you
the
would,
darkness wasn't there, he would have advantage.
Yes. If the darkness wasn't there, I'd have advantage.
so yes,
Well,
you
then
roll.
that'd be a straight roll.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to confirm. Sorry. Okay. So I move up to where I sense him to being with the keen hearing and smell, and then I will attack. And that will miss.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Warlock.
Okay. The first thing I do is that I yell to Arg that say, "Hey there, buddy! When you took your attack there, I saw a little bit of movement of the darkness, so I'm pretty sure it's on you."
And then what else?
Then I try to cast a firebolt on the glabberding, whatever it is.
All right, so that would be. Can you see?
I can
Or only if
only
you cast the darkness.
It's only when I cast it.
Okay, so you can't see, so it'd just be firing in there.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if you'd want to. Well, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, if I miss, I'm gonna hit a wolf, right?
Yeah, well, actually, if you're going to miss no matter what, really, because there's no way line of sight. You can't. Even if you could see, you couldn't hit it.
Well,
Wherever
I
it's
assume
positioned.
this. Okay.
You need to move.
I need to move.
Yeah, you need.
Well, I
to
don't
move.
know where it is.
Well, then.
Okay, then in that case, I will. Oh, hold on.
Okay. All right. While you're figuring out what you're wanting to do, let me ask the group this. This fight, just letting you know, it's going to take a little while. So, do we want to continue it next time, or do you guys want
Are
to
there
barrel through
more?
until we're done?
Are there more of these things, or if when we defeat this thing?
Well, I'm not going to tell you that, but I just know it's not going to be done in probably 10 minutes. It'll probably take longer than that.
Well, I think we should at least finish the round.
All right, that would be you, and then the wolves would finish the round.
Let me ask you this. If I cast darkness on top of the darkness, can I see into the darkness?
You can see into it regular dark vision, 60 feet.
Okay, that's fine. Then I will...
And you don't have to cast darkness. I'll just let you have that ability because it doesn't make sense that you can see through only your darkness. So you have regular dark vision in other people's magical darkness. So you can see up to 60.
Great. Then in that case, I will orient myself in order to have a line of sight to cast a firebolt.
Go for it. Still with disadvantage, though.
Well, I normally, looking into darkness, I have advantage.
Oh, then it's a straight roll.
Oops. Drop that d20. Let's try this. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Dang it. That hit.
I mean, it's just a fireball. It's not a ton of damage.
Hey, damage.
Well, I didn't want to cast fireball because I can't.
Yeah, you
not-
did
Yeah,
all
that
of
would definitely.
Oh, good roll though. 18 damage.
Nice.
And then I am going to.
You only used about 5 of your movement. What else are you going to do?
I want to move within 30 feet. And I'm going to cast. So, as one of my meta magic abilities, I can. It's called Quicken Spell. I can use. When you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change that to 1 bonus action.
Okay.
So I am going to use 2 sorcery points to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the creature.
All right.
And you must make a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration.
Okay.
What is this? I want to look.
It's such a funny spell.
Yes.
You basically fall down and hit feats of
I
laughter.
rolled a natural 20.
Okay, well, you do not find me funny at all. Much like
Hilariously, I rolled a nat 1 and a natural 20 because I have advantage on. I have magic resistance, so he has advantage.
Well, isn't that convenient?
So I rolled a natural 20. All right, so does that end your turn then?
Yes, that's my turn. Yeah,
All right.
yep.
It is the wolves now.
Yeah, Tasha's
Okay.
Hideous Laughter and Crown of Madness are 2 of my favorite spells.
All right,
They're so
the 2
wild.
wolves are going to use their keen hearing and smell to find this guy, and then they're going to attack with no advantage, no disadvantage, because they would ordinarily have advantage. First one rolled a 19. The second one rolled a 22.
Good night. These wolves are excellent.
And then they will do, what is it? 2d6 plus 3. So wolf number 1 rolled a 9. And wolf number 2 did 13.
Okay. And is that in there?
Oh, and he has to make the DC strength saving throw again, or be knocked prone. Both times.
He beat it. He's
Okay.
good. All right. Does that end the wolves' turn?
Yes. Yeah, that's all they can do. They don't have any bonus actions or anything.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as we have it set up. And then why don't we just end there tonight? I will say that we start at the top of the round next time, and we'll see if you guys get this cloak or not.
I mean, at this point, it's either get the cloak or die trying, right?
Pretty much. It's either game over or get the cloak. So.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Thank you guys for playing, and don't worry, they'll probably get the cloak at some point next Sunday. So we'll find out how badly they get beat before they actually manage it, though. And we'll see you guys later.